Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a guide on the map Checkmate. This is going to be a call-out guide that the professionals use, but one thing to note before we do jump into this guide is that every person's map calls do vary slightly, so this is going to be a general overview of what most pro players and commentators use on this game so that you guys are aware of generally what the calls are, but obviously feel free to tweak them to however you and your friends want to play the game and whatever works best for you, but these are going to give you a general idea of where each call should be, and if other players call them out, what you should be looking for in terms of where the enemy will be from that call. If you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button down below as it really does help me out, and if you are new to the channel, drop a subscribe as well. We're uploading daily COD content, so we'd love to have you here along the way. So let's jump into the video. Now just to start things off in this video, I would just like to say first that generally you'll say either ours or theirs, and that will refer to the enemy teams or our own team as in your team. And this will obviously reflect the calls, so things like playing stairs, it could be our playing stairs or their playing stairs, for example, and I'll explain that along the way, but just so you know when I'm referring to it as ours or theirs, it's in terms of our team or their team, meaning your team or the enemy team. So starting off first here, we have tower. Now there's only one spawn point with tower in, so this does obviously make sense where they're going to be, but tower is a strong position that's often called out on S&D, as it is where a lot of people will sit and snipe. You've then got the call back wall and back wall barrels. You've then got tires, which is the part on the left here from the spawn we've just spawned at. You've then got our playing stairs, which would be if you spawned at this side, you're referring to it as our boxes. We've got wood boxes, in wood, which is anywhere in this wooden building, front wood, which is when you are in front of it, half wall, which is the jump up here, P5, as this relates to the P5 rotation in hardpoint. You've then got wooden stacks, which is these stacks on either side, and again that'll be either ours or theirs, and you can jump up on the opposite side where I'm at just now in the gameplay. You've then got under wing area there as well as jump up, and obviously right or left side wing again will be subjective to where you spawned, but that is right wing from this spawn. You've then got ladder into top plane, and this first room on the left here is going to be known as office. The second part of it can be called couch or cubby, but most people just say office, and then generally in that area. Again, out onto wing either side, left or right, depending where your spawn is, and boxes preferably there. This area is known as table. Then move into the back of plane where you've got corner and you've got side door, and again ladder from the opposite spawn point. You've got boxes over to the side here, and then you've got front blue just behind it again, so this will be from the spawn points. It doesn't matter, it's the same call. You then go up the stairs to the side here, and this one is known as spawn wing. Regardless of which spawn you're at, our spawn wing or their spawn wing, it'll be pretty obvious. You've got spawn wood, which is the big box building at the back here where people can defend their spawn, and obviously you can spawn trap from as well. You've then got tube, so the platform at the back is known as back tube, and inside is known as inside tube. And then you've got tube wood, which is these front parts here, and tube barrels, which is the yellow barrels I was stood on just there. Then going into the back of where the P2 hardpoint rotation will be, you've got construction, which is this big building here, which is yellow on the walls. It's got all the tools in, so known as construction. You've then got P2 itself, which is the area just outside of that, and then yellow, which is the container here, and that's known as back yellow or yellow barrels. You've then got forklift out to the sides. This forklift area is going to be boxes or the other side of it. You've then got their side ladder or our side ladder, pallets, which is this box on the left here, under wing area obviously, front yellow and yellow barrel, and then moving to A long. So A long will be respective of where you are stood and spawning as well, so A long their side or our side. You've got A boxes, A pillars, which is this one here, and that can be wood side or stone side. You've then got A boxes again, A barrels, which is when you're facing the middle of the map for that plane pick. You've then got A long barrels, which is this point here where they're facing the enemy, and you've got mid boxes as well. You've then got jump up from this side, again left side or right side jump up will make sense to your team depending where you are spawning. You've got windows, plain wing windows, whatever you want to call there, running it up then to blue box, which is this one here, and barrels from this end. You've got barrels close and barrels far, so obviously again depending where you've spawned it is going to be one of the two barrel calls, and then looping back round to side of boxes. Now underplane is going to be a big player area, so this is going to be yellow barrels either left or right respectively, and this depends obviously where your team is and where the enemy team is, and then blue barrels left and right respectively as well, because one side of the plane is blue barrels and one side of the plane is yellow barrels for those head glitches there. You've then obviously got the mid section of that, which you just call as lights, left or right lights, or left or right mid, depending what you want to call, whatever's easier for you there. This is B-site pallets, So this is really good for control. People can sit there and cap the B site objective. You've then got B barrels, and you've got back of B, which is this whole area around the back of the plane here. And it's worth noting that these pallets here you can actually jump up on top of. So if people call wood pallets, it might be top wood or lower wood there as well. Hopefully this video has helped you find out what the calls for checkmate should be. It gives you a rough idea of what you should be calling and what you should be listening out for in terms of where the enemies are going to be on this map. If the video has helped you out, make sure you drop a like down below for me. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you drop that subscribe. We're pushing very, very close to 300 subs, so it'd be amazing to have you on board. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys, and peace.